Two police officers have been injured, one seriously, after a major security breach at Manchester United's Old Trafford Stadium, with hundreds of fans invading the pitch to protest against the club's American owners. It meant one of the biggest games of the season against Liverpool had to be called off. The first time ever a Premier League match has been postponed due to the behaviour of fans. Outside the ground, supporters faced off against the police, claiming the Glazer family, which bought the club in 2005, has piled up debts and betrayed the fans by signing up to the now defunct European Super League. Our sports correspondent Joe Wilson reports on the dramatic scenes at Old Trafford.
The concourse outside Old Trafford, where protesters were expected to congregate, to voice their continued opposition to the ownership of Manchester United by the Glazer family. Some protesters soon decided to go further and ultimately onto the pitch itself. This was the scene at one of the most famous football grounds in the world, that revered Manchester United pitch, the place of stirring feats of football, occupied. As clashes continued, police reported 2 injuries to officers, one slashed in the face by a broken bottle. Meanwhile, some of those who'd stayed peacefully outside were leaving. As we're speaking outside the ground, there are lots of fans actually on the pitch. I mean, what? Yeah,
They got through.
What do you think about that?
It's a frustrating thing, because obviously, as fans, we want the best for our club. It's been from when we were young, watched it. It's been magical, you know, history that we've had, and people get so annoyed with it.
Do you think the Glazers will be watching?
I hope they are. To be honest with you, but if they haven't, they should be watching it online and everything. They'll know that supporters have been here and they've put everything on the table for them, so it's up to them now to decide, isn't it?
Now, as we're speaking outside the ground, there are fans actually on the pitch. Do you approve of that?
No, I don't approve of that.
Well, they stayed. There was a match due to be played here, a match with direct implications for the outcome of the Premier League, supposed to happen here. With protests continuing inside Old Trafford and also at the Manchester United team hotel, there was no way the game itself against Liverpool could be played. Today, the Reds were stopped. So will it change anything? The direct response from the Premier League was a statement. Fans have many channels by which to make their views known, but the actions of a minority seen today have no justification, it read. Well, for 16 years, supporters have opposed the Glazers. For 16 years, they've believed the family is taking money out of their club. Fan power has been reignited by recent opposition to the European Super League. This anger runs deeper. Does it take something extreme for the Glazers just to notice? The pitch invaders, widely condemned, don't represent all Manchester United supporters, far from it. But the landscape of English football has changed. And these are the images viewed across the Premier League's global marketplace. Joe Wilson, BBC News in Manchester.